Wombat and Jones, The Great Apple Fiasco. Written by Arran Francis. Narrated by Alison Campbell. Chapter 1. It may have seemed like a normal day in the town of Somerton, but a small dog called Jones sensed that something wasn't quite right. However, as he ran around a field in the warm sunshine, chasing ginormous pieces of fruit that were just floating around in thin air for some unknown and completely bizarre reason, it's fair to say he wasn't really concerned that this all felt a teeny bit odd. "Yummy, yummy, yummy! I want! He cried out excitedly as he chased around and around in pursuit of fruit that hovered about, occasionally bouncing off one another like bumper cars at the fairground. Jones had never seen fruit this big, ever. But, despite running as fast as he could, he just couldn't seem to catch anything. No pineapple, no satsuma, no banana, nothing. He needed a change of plan. Maybe I should focus on chasing after one piece of fruit rather than running in different directions trying to catch them all. He then made a decision to chase his favourite piece of fruit. Actually, his favourite food of all. The scrummy, shiny, bright red apple. "Hello, you," said Jones as he set his eyes upon the ginormous apple that was now floating right towards him. Yummy! It may not surprise you to hear that he was drooling at this point. He was getting closer and closer to the most glorious apple he would ever eat in his life. It was nearly his, and as he leapt forward, flying through the air with his mouth wide open, ready to take a huge bite, he woke up. "Oh," groaned Jones. "It was all just a dream." As Jones sat up in the bottom bunk of his bunk bed, Wombat, Jones's adopted sister and best friend in the whole world, was still fast asleep in the top one. Jones desperately wanted to tell her about the dream he'd just had, and just how amazing it would have been if he'd been able to catch that apple before he'd woken up. But no, it was just a normal day. Or so he thought. When Jones got out of bed and looked for his slippers, he noticed a big red envelope at the foot of his bed. It had his name on it. It must be a birthday card. It was his birthday. This was no ordinary day after all.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?